Hello, good evening to you. And part of the story here is the Al Bayt Stadium by night. 60,000 capacity here. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And really looking forward to bringing you this World Cup round of 16 match. It's Japan against Brazil.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
And here's the starting 11 for Japan.
Well, this looks to be a really defensive lineup. They've certainly not come here to dominate possession. But if they defend with urgency, they're going to be difficult to break down, that's for sure.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Lucas Paqueta starts with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. And the match is underway. Rafinha. Richarlison. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Well, Brazil are the best World Cup team in history. 5 times winners. Always amongst the favourites. This year is no exception. And they're in the round of 16, not just to compete, but to win it all, Stuart.
Absolutely. Everybody expects Brazil to go further. They've played some great football so far. They're also being quite good defensively. They know how they want to defend when they haven't got the ball. They're a good side. I think they can go all the way. But this is a big game for them.
Well, I think it's fair to say, Stuart, Neymar can do just about anything out there on the pitch. What in particular do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. Playing it in, still not clear. And they deal with the threat this time. It is to be a throw-in. How about the cross? Firing it in. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And over comes the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. Good work to regain possession. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Maeda. Takes the shot! Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Lucas Paqueta. And successfully cut out. I must say this looks promising. And a decent delivery. Well, they survived the attack. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? Vinicius. Teammates in the middle. And Neymar. Intercepting it intelligently. Neymar. Still passing it around with authority. Neymar! And saved by the keeper. Clears it away. And Neymar. Can he put them ahead? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. So the corner played into the box. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Yoshida. Ito. How can he take them on and beat them? And delivered into the box. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Lucas Paqueta. On the ball, Richarlison. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And teammates to play it to. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
In with a chance. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Morita. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Possession lost. They've got it now, what can they do? In position, and a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Richarlison. On to Paquetá. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Running with the ball confidently. Cross-fired over. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Rafinha. Well, he's given us away. And Neymar is in here. Endo. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Well, thumped clear. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? He's given us away. Daisen Maeda. Gives it a go. Well, it might still work out for them. Marvellous anticipation. Now sending it in. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, no stopping him. And played in. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Can he give them the advantage? Couldn't quite hang on. Rafinha. Neymar wishes he had that passing opportunity back. Ito. Moving it forward. Richarlison. He must finish! Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Endo. He's in with a chance. It's there for him. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, no problems defensively. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And that'll be a Brazil ball. Lucas Paquetá. Couldn't keep the ball. Ritsu Doan. Oh, great attacking play. That's a nice looking ball. Well, couldn't keep it. Can they hit on the break? And he's made headway. Well, wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Tomiyasu. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Not the best challenge, free kick. Yoshida. How about the cross? Well, trying to switch the play, but overcooked. And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Paqueta. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. He continues his run. And a decent delivery. Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity. A good and fair challenge. Nagatomo. And Brazil with control of the ball again. Now, let's see what they can do here. Can they take the lead? And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Well, pressing really high. Paqueta. And with the goalkeeper. Oh, they have it again. Plenty of support here. But the danger averted for now. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Defenders need to cover. Neymar! Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attacked there. They did it with such pace and quality.
Hidemasa Morita. And the decision is one of offside here. Rafinha. On the ball, Richarlison. He's lost it. Plenty of support here. Opportunity to take the lead. Nicely saved. Can he deliver it with accuracy? It might still be problematic. He takes aim. Well, closed down straight away. Morita. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
And a substitution in the offing. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And that was a very fine read. Lucas Paqueta. Here's Rafinha. Over the touchline for a throw-in. The right place to cut out the pass. He'll try his luck here. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Daichi Kamada. Oh, he's given the ball away. And he could really get at the opposition. Now delivering that deep cross. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
Oh, it might be. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Substitution time it is here. Minamino. And looking towards the back post. And the danger's still on. Well, they survived the attack. Rafinha. And over the touchline for what will be a Brazil throw-in. Rafinha. Couldn't hang on to the ball. "20 minutes to go. And a chance for him on the flank. Can he give them the lead? And the post gets in the way. Not to be. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Rafinha. And Neymar. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Now, who can he play it to? A real opening now. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Shogo Taniguchi. Takumi Minamino. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Big chance! Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Paqueta, chances on. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Who can they pick out? And simple for the keeper. Oh, he's lost possession. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Fabinho. It is a decent-looking attack here. Oh, a fine save at this point in the game.
Well, he's just about kept them in it, but time's against them here.
Who can he pick out? And he clears the danger. Vinicius. Oh, good work by the keeper. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Going short. Paqueta. And a long way out here. Able to get a body in the way. Daizen Maeda. On to Minamino. Mitoma. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Didn't fool the keeper. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. And the referee now going back to deal with the earlier incident. A yellow card it's going to be. And they're making a change. Playing it in. Neymar. Fabinho. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. And a fine tackle. This could square the game, but no, thanks to the goalkeeper, opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there, but really that should have been the equaliser, and there's not long left now.
Now sending it in. Can he find the net? Well kept out. Another corner. And now the delivery. Well, still an issue here. Minamino. No way through. Oh, he's given us away. Or do they have it in them to level this? Being egged on by the crowd. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And there's the delivery. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Throw in for Brazil. Fabinho. Anthony. On the ball, Richarlison. And very deftly cut out. And there's the referee's whistle. And Brazil have made it through to the quarter-finals.
Well, they were certainly pleased to hear the final whistle because that was a really tough match, which in the end they just about deserved to win. This is a good result for them, and they're going to the next round fancying their chances.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.